we were doing the oracle cards, and I got the card for laughter, so I'm trying, more laughter going on. And so, welcome. I'm glad to have you here.
Thank
glad
you.
you came to take the class. That was so much fun, and it's always so nice to have more male energy. We really
Thank you.
appreciate you giving that to us, and all the work you do around here. Thank you so very much. If you
My
don't
pleasure.
know, Paul is the one that keeps that place going and keeps the lights on and does all this amazing things. And so we want you to know how much you're appreciated. Okay?
Appreciate that.
And I'm going to tell him what you gave me for Christmas.
Oh, okay. You're still thinking about that, huh?
No, I'm just about done, that's why. When this wonderful gentleman gave me a huge treasure chest, and it's got metal fittings on it, it's a regular chest.
From India.
From India, and inside, when you open up, it was overflowing with chocolate from around the world.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
cool.
chocolates from the Lindor chocolates, the chocolates from all over everywhere.
Mhm.
And one day, some people came over and I said, "Would you like a piece of candy?" And they opened it up and went, "Oh my gosh!" And it's just been amazing. And I have to limit myself, or the whole thing would have been gone 2 months ago. But thank you so much. That was wonderful. As I go through here. As you know, I have a wonderful spirit guide who works through me. And Ma is, he can't, he's unknowable, I think, sometimes, because he always is telling me things I never knew before. And I don't know if you know, but the way I got the name Dottie was from Ma.
Really?
I was born, and my name was Dorothy, and I spelled it Dottie. And one day, Ma says, "Well, you should call yourself Dottie, Doti." And I thought, well, that's nice. And so, okay, and it matched my last name of Boone, so I did. And I was looking at a map helping a woman who lost her son in Nepal. And there is a town in India just inside of the border, and it's Doti. So I realized the reason Ma wanted me to have the name Dottie was because that's where he was born.
Oh, great.
I know, I don't share that much because it's just a kind of weird little story, yeah. Okay, as I go through here, I want you to know that all of the things that I'm going to be talking to you about have to do with family, because this is family things are going on, and with your son, you and he have had a relationship that goes way beyond this time, but it's one of these things that he feels that there are so many things in this life that he would like to have that aren't coming to him the way he wants them to. And so know that he has this, they came in because he was so wealthy before. And the last time that he had a lifetime of wealth has been a while. And that's the reason I was talking about Ma, because he was in India at that time, and he had servants, and he had a lot. And you were one of his servants, okay? So this lifetime...
that explains a lot of things.
So
Yes.
this lifetime, he is sure that you're supposed to get him what he wants.
And he expects it, too.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
And so, but you're not bowing down or
No, I'm
anything
not.
like that. And so there's going to be a difficulty between the two of you. And Ma says that this is one of those things that every time you think about that, stop and say, now, how would I, as a servant of his before, how could I have argued with him? What could I have done to make it right? And usually it's by, Ma says, quick thinking and a little bit of wizardry is
Okay.
how you worked it before, so you could get what you wanted out of him without having him chop your head off. And I love that, Ma.
Yeah, because the way I'm doing it now isn't working.
Isn't
It's
working.
where
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the opposite, so.
Right. Yeah, and so start looking at that.
Okay, that
And
should
so-
help.
Yeah, and so let's start working on that. And the other thing is that financially, you want to be making some more money, and my guide says you have so many talents.
Yeah,
But that's the problem.
yeah.
You have so many talents,
Yeah.
and Ma says you have to focus on one or two things that you can put your time and energy into so that the money situation gets better. Because Ma says you're supposed to be doing some traveling, and you're not traveling as much as you should. And it's not because we want you to get out of town. It's the police aren't after you or anything like that. This traveling is doing something that's educational where you can learn things about different areas. As far as relaxing, Ma says you don't relax relax.
No.
And so, he says that to send you to Bermuda would be a waste of
Yeah,
money and
it would
time.
be, yeah.
But if you could go to Greece and study some of the antiquities and the spirituality,
interesting, yeah.
you could look at that. So
Yeah.
just think of having some extra pot of money somewhere that you could use that to, as Ma says, get out of town.
Can you give me a little more focus on what talent I should be pursuing for employment?
Yes, he says you need to look at anything that has a product, not a service.
Yeah.
And look at something that you can see by how he says you need to look at something where you can see how the company has been doing and talk to the company about how you can improve it.
Yeah.
He said you're
I'm
very good at
that,
that.
yes.
And so, but you first have to find a company that the owner or the people who run it are willing to let go of the reins so you can run it for
Yeah,
them.
that's the hard part.
And that's what you need to do.
Okay.
And he says it can be anything.
Yeah.
I love this. He says it can go from selling cigars to coffins.
Doesn't matter.
Thank you, Ma. That makes so much sense, I guess. Anyway, and.
But it is a direction.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will help me focus on that direction versus 100 others
Right.
that I'm very well capable of doing.
Right. Okay, the other thing is health-wise. All we can say to you health-wise is that you're not taking as good a care of yourself as you should.
Yeah.
And this isn't based on what the doctors say, it's on what you know about your body.
Yeah.
And Mama says you've got to find a doctor or a chiropractor or a health healer that listens to you when you talk about your body instead of them telling you what to do. They need to listen to you.
Yes.
And he says once you get somebody that listens to you, you're going to feel a heck of a lot better and you're going to get some healing.
Have I met that doctor yet?
He says half of one. Half of them. In other words, half of the problems you have can be helped by this doctor. There's another doctor you need to meet. I mean, you didn't meet the top half or bottom half of it.
Okay, so to understand that, one of my current doctors, I have several, is good, but I still need to find the other one to fulfill the other half.
Exactly. So
Okay, but I haven't met that doctor yet.
No, you haven't.
Okay, so the ones I've talked to are not the ones that I need. Okay, I
Well,
just
there
need to
is
keep,
one that is, yeah.
I need to keep searching for that one.
Yeah, you need to keep searching for the other
Okay,
one.
I know which one that is.
Yeah.
All the
yeah.
other ones to me are
Yeah.
useless, so.
And Mom says get out of your head. You spend 80% of your time in your head and the other time asleep.
How do you do that?
And he just says, get out of your head, because there's worry and there's stress, there's anger, there's frustration, and there's a knowingness that this is not the way life's supposed to be,
Sure.
but you're not doing anything about
Yeah,
it.
true.
Okay. And
Yeah,
he says-
I understand that.
Okay, so he says anytime you can get all of that to going, and that would feel really good. Okay. Your daughter, I'm not getting anything negative. I'm not getting anything positive. She's there. I'm not,
Yeah.
nothing there.
Yeah.
But and with your wife, Ma says this is very interesting because there's times when she is charming and wonderful and lovely, and then there's times where she just has to almost like retreat to take care of herself.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to say to her, when you feel like retreating, let me know, so I don't feel like it's something I did. Okay.
But what can I do to help her?
Just listen.
Just listen and
Just
let
listen.
her do what she needs to do?
Yeah, just listen. Because there's
Okay.
times when she wants to talk to you, you want to talk. So there's times Ma says that you just have to listen.
Okay, I understand that, yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, I'm sure I can go on for years, but that's a good start, so thank
Okay,
you.
wonderful. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mom.